you. Beautiful. Angela, there you go. Shalia, this is makeup. Let's do on Monday. Okay? Take 15 seconds. Preview my genre. Go. You're gathering evidence so that when I ask you what genre it is, you know exactly why you're making a guess. What is the genre of this book? Tell me on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Nonfiction.
Beautiful. How do you know that it's nonfiction, Fabiola?
Because it's
I know the genre is nonfiction.
I know the genre is nonfiction because it's going to be informing us about animals and their emotions.
How do you know it's going to inform you? You haven't read it.
Because when I was flipping through the pages, they was talking about different types of animals.
Oh, but you didn't have time to read this. So what are some of the text features that hinted to you that this was going to be nonfiction?
The pictures.
But lots of fiction books have pictures. What do we notice about these pictures, Angela?
There are photo pictures and
Photographs.
photograph
Mhm.
pictures, and it has a caption.
Excellent. Shalia, what else? What other text feature shows us that this is nonfiction?
Table of contents.
Yeah, table of contents.
Glossary and index.
Oh my gosh, glossary and index and Couture. How is the information organized? With what? What do you call these? How is the information organized? Everybody's thinking it in their head.
Sidebars.
Those aren't sidebars.
Captions.
Those aren't captions. Captions go below pictures.
Subtitles.
Don't guess. Who can help her out? What are these called? How is the information organized? It's organized into, Shalia?
Subtitles.
Headings. These are headings. Everybody say it?
Headings.
Great. The information is organized into different sections with headings. That's another hint that it's nonfiction. Now that we know it's nonfiction, eyes on me. Now that we know it's nonfiction, how does that set our purpose for reading? What can we expect to learn in this book? Shalia.
Facts and real things.
We can expect?
We can expect to learn about facts and real things.
Yeah, we could totally expect to learn facts because it's nonfiction. It's presenting us with information. Okay, now, here's the trick today. There's one thing you're going to see that's a little bit weird about this nonfiction book. In this book, sometimes the author will talk in first person. So what word would we expect to see when the author talks in first person, Fabiola?
I.
Yeah. So that's kind of weird because usually nonfiction is not told to us by a narrator that's saying I. We just learn all these facts. But today, in today's story, the narrator of our book will say I. And she'll tell what she thinks. So the book is going to inform us. But the book is also going to give us some of the author's opinion. And your focus for today, Track the Board, is to figure out why did the author write this book? When we come back together, I don't want you to just say it was to inform us. I want you to really think about why. What did the author want us to learn? What was she trying to accomplish? Those are the two questions. Turn and tell your partner what are the two questions you're focusing on, Couture and Angela.
Why did the author write this book? Why did the author write this book, and what is she trying to accomplish?
Great. Fabiola and Shalia, tell your partner what you're focusing on as you read.
Why did the author write this book, and why is the what is she trying to accomplish?
Beautiful. I loved this book when I read it. I think you guys will too because I know I have a lot of animal lovers in here. And it is an excellent, excellent book. go ahead and turn to the first page. You're reading in soft voices. Sometimes I notice when I'm in here that you guys are a little bit louder than soft voices. Make sure you're just reading in that whisper voice so everyone else can hear. Begin.
As well as many other people many pets agree with me. However, many pet owners and people who work with animals agree with me. However, many scientists do not go along with this idea. To them, what do I consider emotions are very considered having a nature, instincts, loyalty, friendships, and think about how
Tap the second syllable for me, starting with the
behaviors and moves without being associated that are designed to keep them alive.
Before you just try to guess, it didn't sound right. That's what I'm saying. You realize that doesn't sound right. I'm going to try and see if you can
tenderness, compassion, and
in this book, as you reading about how humans describe animals that they are just behaving as forcing, but she refused to speak the words. Stories include tales of honoring can survive friendships, tenderness, goodwill, compassion, and think about how parents would behave as you think about how humans
when you finish reading, I'm convinced you'll agree
when you finish reading, I'm convincing you all we can and do for the
go back and can and do love. That makes sense, but it do.
that animals can and do feel love.
I said,
I forgot to say feel, but I just said do love.
Right, you have to make sure it looks right for you.
couldn't stay
Sure it looks right. Wait, continue reading for me.
An elephant,
The word is dilemma.
an elephant symbol.
Dilemma. The word is dilemma. 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 Do you know that word? That means
Was the highest ranking female in the herd of Africa. Elephants are being filmed for a wildlife movie.
whoa, stop. You said Echo was the highest ranking female elephant in the herd of Africa. Elephants were. Oh, we're not stopping when it doesn't look right. Go ahead and start now. You're giving me to stop when it doesn't look right.
it was sometimes
Highest raised female in a herd of Africa. Ella
Read through the whole word. The whole thing. Read through the whole word. You said Africa. Read through the whole word.
The young African
Echo was the highest ranking female in
will never be able to keep up since
African Ella was to film for a wildlife movie, but soon after she gave birth to a male
What's an or a baby animal that sounds like cow? That you might know.
Elephants can survive for several days but it is a big risk to stay in March.
It's cat. The L is silent.
Had to choose
L's
between her and
are silent sometimes, so the word is cat.
a baby elephant sleeps in
It became clear that the baby was unable to stand. His
it was hot eggs, and they were strapped to somehow the egg from the eggs while cutting and trying to sit up and trying to get when she locates her chick peeping and hoping and quickly takes it into the ice for the motivation and the promising of a good man. After a long, hard winter of babysitting, we figured that the calf was so light that his front leg were locked in an unnatural position while inside his mother. Somehow everyone knew that snowing ice gives me to burn the extra mile. Needed time to get them home. His patient, loving mother risked her life. Snowing ice gave them just to go the extra mile in my child. During the next few months, Mom and Dad take turns traveling up to 50 miles into the ocean to feed. The penguin chick is always in the watchful, loving care of one of its parents who showed their love by always keeping their children safe. Missing his mother's own house
Mom and baby
tried to pay attention to her, took over class.
Or a trip outside.
In the author's opinion, what motivated Echo, the elephant mother, to behave the way she did instead of just abandoning her baby?
What made her not abandon her baby to do what she did was because she really wanted him to walk and she wanted him to live a life and have a chance to walk and have food and eat. She didn't want her son to not grow up, not walking and always picking him up. And she wanted him to walk and have a chance to walk.
You're getting close. That would be like a 1.5. Okay? Because you're right, she wants him to walk. But what motivates her? Why? Take it one more step further. So why does she want him to walk?
Which has one of the harshest requirements on the she can migrate 100 miles on foot or by the in March, these penguins migrate 100 miles.
Usually when we think about someone's motives or what causes them to do something, good readers always realize that like what causes us to do things is usually our feelings about something. How does the mother feel about her son? Oh, right. So in order to get 3, you would have to tell me that she wants him to be able to walk and be able to live on his own and be happy because she loves him. So you're thinking about what is that feeling that motivates you. Are you going to cheer up and say?
The feeling that motivates we will be called she places someone tried to pay attention to
in the author's opinion, what motivated Echo, the elephant mother, to behave the way she did instead of abandoning her baby? And I want you to take 20 seconds to think about it. I'm going to repeat the question one more time. In the author's opinion, what motivated Echo, the elephant mother, to behave the way she did instead of just abandoning her baby?
Together for as long as an hour. She places it on the chair egg to ice. He supports it on his feet and covers it with a flap of belly sand to keep
You ready, or you want some time to think about it? You ready? Great, go ahead. I'm going to repeat the question so you can turn the question into a statement, okay? In the author's opinion, what motivated Echo, the elephant's mother, to behave the way she did instead of abandoning her baby?
Motivated the elephant Echo was to not abandon her baby. Her son was when snow returns from the sea, she sings and then courage was she didn't even more excited than to her feet. Ice takes off for
What does the word motivate
the
mean?
ocean.
Okay, the word motivate means to like inspire or cause someone to do something. So when you're thinking about what causes the mother, what inspires the mother, what motivates her to want to behave the way she did instead of just abandoning. Abandoning means to leave her baby. So why? What causes her? What motivates her? What's the reason she stays with the baby? I'm going to come back to you. back to you in a minute. I want you to think of your answer. You can jot down a note if you need to so you remember, and then just go ahead and keep reading. I'm going to come back.
There was a large, gentle dog who came to walk
to go the extra mile.
Okie dokie, Miss Angela, you ready? Awesome. It's good so far, right? You're an animal lover, aren't you? I knew it. Okay. How does the author try to convince you of her opinion that animals actually feel love? How does she try to convince you?
She tries to convince me wow. Putting her feelings and putting pictures
Not quite. I like how you're trying to think about what the author's doing, and you're right, she's putting her opinion in the book, right? That is what she's doing. But I want you to get inside the author's head. How does she convince you of her opinion? We know she gives her opinion, but we wouldn't be convinced if we just read someone else's opinion. How do good writers convince someone of their opinion? What do good writers do?
different sections of how
Female,
it
such
is
as quieter and more passive. If someone tried to paint
I don't want you to think about this book for a second. I want you to think about what you do as a good writer to convince someone of something that you're trying to prove to them. What do you do?
one day,
But how do you convince them?
he discovered
What do you say in your arguments to convince them of your opinion? Oh, what evidence does she give us?
they don't feel the emotions behind it. They really take the emotion and compassion for each other. Leaves no doubt that capable of love. This book will read amazing stories about animals, and I believe to show you that aren't just having
Great, so she tells us what she's gonna do. This isn't her evidence, she tells us what she's gonna do. But her actual evidence is the examples that she gives us. Just like you as a good writer give examples using evidence, she's giving us examples using evidence. Okay? So when you're asked a question about why the author does something, I want you to get inside the author's head and I want you to think like a writer. Okay? What is she doing as a writer that's kind of insinuating? Alright? What are you going to focus on?
What is the author writing to convince you about the story?
Great, and how are you going to be able to figure that out? By thinking how?
By thinking that I'm the writer.
I want you to think like a writer. What would a good writer do? Okay? And go ahead and read it. Are you done? Are you going back and reading it now? Great. Start your exit ticket. You're rereading? Great. Start your exit ticket. You're rereading? Great. You have the answer for me for your question? Awesome. I'm going to come back to you. Go ahead. Fill out your exit. Okie dokie, Miss Fabiola. What are you working on? What's your goal with Miss Cassia?
My goal is to ask myself 2 questions. And the first question is, does it make sense? And
Oh, that's where you're reading the words. But what's your comprehension goal that you're working on? You're working on summarizing. Oh, yeah, of course. Okay. So, what did you learn in this book?
the whole entire book?
Whenever you're asked the question, what did you learn in the book or what happened in the book, they mean the entire book.
I read this passages of this book is mostly about different type of animals and how they take care of their loved ones. And can I talk about the first passage about the elephants?
Okay, freeze for a second. Every time you're asked, when you read nonfiction and you're asked to summarize, every single time I loved that you told me what the book was mostly about. Okay, you said it's mostly about different types of animals and how they care for their loved ones. I love that you told me the main idea. Right after you tell me the main idea, I want you to get in the habit of now flipping back to the book. And now I would go to every single section and I would pull one important detail from this section. What was this section mostly about? I would ask myself. And I would say, what was this section mostly about?
It was mostly about a female named Echo, and she had a son that couldn't walk. His two front legs weren't
You're starting to
working.
tell me lots of details. What was this section mostly about? You told me the book was mostly about how animals care for each other. And I agree with you. It's about how animals show real feelings and emotions. How does this section talk about the elephant and how the elephant cares and shows their emotions? I'm going to come back to you. I want you to be ready to tell me in every single section. Give me one sentence. Just one sentence. Like that. I'm going to come back to you. Give me one sentence from every single section. How does it help show us the main idea? Alright, let's get to work. I'm ready. I want to know what motivated Echo.
The motivated Echo was that, like in the it said she knew that Echo just needed time to scratch his foot and get moving properly. She knew that she shouldn't give up on him because if she gave up on him, he's not gonna like get up for himself and know how to walk. Like, but when Echo was there, she helped him with how to walk.
That's like note one. You're like kind of scratching the surface, and I agree with you. She doesn't want to give up on him because she believes he just has to stretch his leg, right? But why would she want to wait for him to be able to stretch his leg, and why would she not want to give up on him? So good readers are always thinking about what motivates a character. When we think about what motivates a character, we want to think about how they feel about something. So it might be how they feel about another person. In this case, we're thinking, how does the mother elephant feel about her baby? Because that feeling is what motivates her.
She's feeling loving like a real mother would do. Like a real mother, she wouldn't leave her child because she know that they deserve a second chance because that belongs to that baby belongs to the person.
Good. You said that she was loving. What motivated her is that she loves her baby and she believes and cares for her. Great. So when you're thinking about what motivates something or someone, what do you want to be thinking about? You're thinking about what motivates someone. In general, not in this passage. Good readers are always thinking about what when they're trying to figure out what motivates someone.
Real life events.
Not their life events, their feelings, how they feel. So what are they thinking about?
Their feelings.
And what causes them to do something.
Can I ask a question?
No, because we have to wrap up, okay? You can ask me on the transition. Okay, crew. It is time for us to wrap up. We have 1 minute left until it's time to transition. So, I want to know from you, why did the author write this book? What was she trying to accomplish? Oh, I should see all hands in the air. Katora, sit up. Angela, go for it, girl.
That animals do have emotion and they are loved.
Ooh, animals do have emotion. And they're loved by who?
By their parents.
Oh. By their parents. Awesome. Okay, you guys are on a 1 packing up your stuff. Thank you for letting me come in today. Exit tickets in the middle. Fabiola, I'm going to get you on the walk-up. So I'm going to ask you to summarize the book, okay?